Hello everybody, I'm Brandon Carey and I'm up here in the top right today because we are playing more Legends of Runeterra. It's been a hot minute since we've played some of this, but as always I still kind of play it on the side, even when I'm not streaming it. And mostly what I want to do is play some Path of Champions, which is the kind of roguelike deck building draft-ish mode single player of the game. A lot of words I just threw out all at once, kind of disjointed but all connected for some reason. You see I have Actrox here as my champion, and that's not gonna that won't do, because our boy Nasus is now playable in the Path of Champions. And I can't just ignore that. He's got a power that actually lets him go to level 3 if you kill enough things. Yeah, I've obviously you can see I've been playing as Nasus quite a bit. I've got a oh, I don't have enough for the second item yet. Cause this, can I put a rare here? Not yet. Comment only. All right, so obviously, like, since Nasus was focused on killing things to get stronger, the relics I have for him are focused on just doing damage to enemies to hopefully destroy them and pump him up even further. And his star powers give him extra power to a unit if he's killed somebody, extra mana, and weakens enemies, which makes combat a little more favorable to you. It's a pretty sensible kit. And now that we are back in it, let us play with Nasus, because something they've added also are these weekly adventures you can play for experience points. And we will, obviously I've already done this with Atrox. I've been trying to level him up for the current event. But we're going to do one of these with Nasus and give it a whirl. Hopefully get some good champion supports. And if we had time, we'll do the other one as well, depending on how fast this run goes. So our first power choice is the single target spell copied on your weakest ally. That's not particularly useful for us, because most of our targeted spells involve bonking people. So we're going to actually go with the one that gives us Overwhelm, because that will end matches quickly, which is what you want to do in this, because the longer a match takes, the more you're bleeding out, which means you'll need to be smarter in future matches. Keeping Nasus is probably good, even though he's a 6-drop. I'm gonna mulligan away these two and keep our 3-drop. Hopefully get some lower cost cards. That, not perfect, but not bad.
You'll soon understand my methods.
Question is if we take the 2 or not. I think we actually just block, because we will get, because we want things to die. Hey, Krellin, I hope you, oh. Have fun with your kitty.
I'm not sure.
Alright, he's not playing any cards, so we can go right in for some extra damage. And I'm thinking next turn probably going to start bonking things with these siphoning strikes if they're low stats enough. And this is, so we're just going to bonk it. Oh, dick. Oh, we can still trade, which is actually fine. Because if we just keep trading, we eventually do win the value over the long term. We can exhaust you, which will lower your stats and make this just a straight up strong attack.
We don't want any
Do I hold on to Nasus? Let's see if they play something else. I think I do. Yeah, this is what I do. Yeah, that was the right call. And we will send you to horny jail with a bunk. That's fine. Bunk.
The expanse of eternity.
Go to horny jail.
Before me.
We swim within the flows of magic.
Bunk.
Life and death intertwined.
And more bunks.
Out of the way.
Never enough bunk. When do we trigger the... Once I've slain 10 units.
Give me a sweet bun. Heightens the senses.
The ascends.
If only mortals were not driven by avarice and hatred.
I wonder...
They will learn just as we did.
Okay. I'll prevent you from drawing a card.
Your spirit is hollow.
If you have not tried Runeterra, Carl and I do recommend it. It's actually a very good video game.
If only mortals were not driven by avarice and hatred.
They will learn just as we did.
The butcher craves blood.
Like, this is kind of like a hybrid of Magic and Hearthstone, taking the best from both worlds.
Patience and fortitude outlast all things.
If you have any questions... I think you do have to reinstall the... No, I don't actually think use the Riot launcher. I think Runeterra uses its own launcher, but you can link your Riot account to it. Because I tend to play on mobile. Ooh, strongest ally and weakest enemy strike each other. That was less than a 5-drop. I would definitely consider it, but Siphoning Strike is probably the better call. Yeah, on PC, I think it has its own launcher. I forget the launcher I use is the launcher is a Riot one. But on mobile, I just connected to my Gmail account, to my Google, and all of my things went over to PC when I eventually when I started playing this on PC as well. And I've not really, like, I have a League of Legends account because I played League for exactly one day, and it's technically linked up to this account, but I don't use it at all. So you could probably just get another account, or just play on mobile and don't worry about accounts at all. Just have it linked up to Google. But it is a very good game. He doesn't kill, he obliterates. That's useless to me. Okay. That's really good on Poppy. Don't like her side cards, but she's a good champion. But if you're familiar with the rules of Magic, you're familiar enough where you can grasp what Runeterra is doing pretty quickly. Let me see if I can try to explain. Champion item or slot bot. We want the items. We don't want the slot machine. This is a special variant because it's a single player campaign where there's like player powers in play. But the rules are generally the same. Where each turn you're given 1 mana. I get 2 because of my passive power at the start of the game. And this mana here, you can spend on anything. So I have 2 mana I can spend on whatever I want to spend. So I'll play this 2-drop.
Done right. Let me do it.
And because I have the attack token, it's my turn to attack. In Runeterra, things work a little different than Magic, where there's your turn and your opponent's turn. There is no such thing as my turn versus your turn in this game. There is who is on the attack and who is on the defensive. If you have the attack coin this turn, you're on the attack. And you have first priority. But you can play creatures even when it's not your turn to attack. So right now, it's my opponent's turn to attack, so I will not be able to declare an attack this turn, but I will still be able to play creatures and cards. Like, this is still a viable play because it is a 3-drop. But I don't want them to get in with that elusive, so I'm just going to bonk it. And we'll play this Xenograph Assistant, which will... It's fine if annoying.
Look at this.
Make sure you don't get that back.
Ready, willing, and learn. Sun's beneath me and winds behind me.
Oh, I don't want to see that.
Ah, stupid.
What? Okay. Take 2, I guess. So here's the other mechanic of Runeterra, which is pretty interesting. I have 3 mana I didn't spend this turn. You can store up to 3 mana from your previous turns. Except this mana cannot be used to play units, like champions or followers. It can only be used to play spells and equipment. This is called spell mana, and you can get up to 3 of it carried over per turn. So right now I'll play Nasus. And that uses all 6 of my mana, my regular mana.
I fight with my spirit, not my fists.
And because I still have 3 spell mana left over, I can use 1 of it to play this spell. So that this creature here is forced to block. This is a computer. We're playing a single player mode of the game. But the rules are the same.
Just like we practiced.
This is called the Path of Champions. It's a single player mode. Okay.
I'm ready. Teach me a new move.
New move? You didn't listen to my first 30. If only mortals were not driven by avarice and hatred.
They will learn just as we did.
This game is a very robust single player mode, so be great. Like I'm grateful for that.
Our behavior.
Fix up.
Focus. Focus.
So that means like when I'm not in the mood to fight somebody, I can still play this game like on my lunch break and get some progress done by playing the single player modes. And that for me is a huge selling point, is just being able to relax for a second.
Patience and fortitude outlast all things.
Like right now, I'm mostly just kind of chilling out and playing against the computer, and that makes me happy. This could get out of hand in a very good way very quickly with the Spirit Stone. You've played cards from... Oh, it's just this round. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I want this. I want this. See, Champion Chest. I want to make Nasus a 5-drop, actually. Do I want to make him a 5-drop or a base 4/4? That's a good question. I want to make him a 5-drop, actually. Yeah, I want to make him a 5-drop. See, a shop here. Solitary Monk is just cutting a card. I don't really care for that. I think we're going this direction. Because we can outvalue them with a bunch of strikes. God, oh, this is a really good opener, although we are not on the attack. Yeah, we're going to just keep this opener. We'll play this.
Would you look at this place?
And we are playing the Researcher to pump our top decks
I'll make a note.
and draw a card.
I go!
And this, I don't care if they block or not because I'm making progress either way.
We don't want any trouble.
We'll play this because its stats are very nice right now.
Litter the desert.
Lastinat Rome buys me a new sail.
I think we just go ham.
Woohoo!
Times are tough.
That does nothing.
Heard you're new in the area.
Yeah, let's play Nasus and kill one of them.
My friend and I are toll collectors.
I'm already kind of getting sick of seeing these things, though. Not gonna lie. Well, bonk. Bye.
The wheel never stops turning.
How dare you have a high statted minion against me? That's not fair. It's cheating. Don't like it. Maybe we just go to attack next turn and win. Yeah, I believe this is just lethal.
I'm trying to feed my family.
And resolve. Easy.
We grow wiser with each victory.
We might have time for both of the Path of Champions today. Well, that's a quest completed. Oh, I forgot Renekton's quest pops today. I've already boosted that enough. I don't like to eat any of these. I'm going to reroll. Atrocity is a famous win con in Nasus builds. Where it was in old competitive play. What is the next Renekton step? Is this the Overwhelm step? To enemy Nexus with Overwhelm units. Well, I have the passive that gives everything Overwhelm. Just right now. Card you draw cost 1 less this round. And we'll buy it. Follower with my cost from your regions. Then we'll go with this. This seems like a decent thing to have a couple copies of. And we have nothing to heal, but we need to go through it anyway to fight the next champion. Or the first champion, which is Zoe. Little Beesh. I find Zoe irksome. This is a good opener, but I don't need 2 siphoning strikes. That's a really good opener in this against Zoe. We're on the attack. They play Zoe. They do not play Zoe first. They are smart. But we will at least get rid of this. Then I'll play Zoe. I have a second one in hand, which is irksome, but we can deal. Because that Zoe has a no power, so she will not be able to get her procs in. And that's gonna hurt. And
Pride was my end. As it to ruin.
Watch me.
she might block with... Yeah, she wants to get rid of this so that she can get a Zoe in hand on the board. At least if they play a creature, Zoe is dead. Yes.
Probably.
Betrayal bears
Play the 0 drop. And take 2. I feel like if we just attack, we win.
judgment awaits.
So let's see if I am correct. And this is all overwhelm damage, so I'm getting the quest procs from this. I'm gonna laugh.
All things.
Oh, I have the yeah, I have that quest already. Yeah, I just got the health quest in this stream. You were watching when I got it. I can make Nasus a 4-drop, or I can give him Challenger. But I think I'll make Poppy a 3-drop instead. Yeah, like I just unlocked the Overwhelm literally the last fight. And I've already, like, I have the passive that gives all of my units Overwhelm, so I'm just building them. I will be building that I will be done by the time this stream is over. Stabilize is always good with both Poppy and Nasus in your deck. Getting 2 procs of that strike is so good. What is this? I don't want the sparring student. I want the champion item. This is a very nice starting set of cards. Even if we're not on the attack.
Quest will be over quicker than you can fry a ferret. Remember what I told you?
Swing low, send them sky high. I'll make you
Oh, that's mean. This is gonna be nice, though.
ready, set, slam.
I give voice to the ocean's song.
I never miss.
Ebb and flow.
Take it. I don't have enough to play the Siphoning Strike. I think we just pass. No elusive for you.
Hammer. I'm attacking.
No, I want... There we go. Finally. That's what I want to do.
No backing down. I've got us covered.
I don't mind blocking a bit of this. Because this Poppy is getting absurdly strong.
Listen well, the waters speak through me.
The soul wears away like grains of sand.
Ready, Hammer?
This
For Demacia!
should be a ton of damage.
Ready, set,
Because they all have Overwhelm. Look at those numbers.
I got lucky. You'll get me next time.
Look at those fucking numbers. I'm almost at rank 3 of the Nasus quest, too. See, look. I'm already at 107 overwhelm damage. I told ya. The Path of Champions. You get the quests so fast in this mode. I want more of these in my deck. I'm summoned, heal your next equal to my cost is very nice. What power is available? Summon a Frozen Thrall, sets countdown to 5. Don't care. Reroll. Slot 2 allies. That seems pretty good, actually, despite being a 6-drop. I'll buy 2 of you. And I'll buy 2 of you. Now, I actually don't want to test my luck with that powerful one. We're gonna go with this guy here, because I don't need another power at this point. I'm pretty much set with my build. We should probably mulligan this 7-drop. Even if it will get lowered in our hand. That's a better starting card. At least if they attack, we will trade, and that is fine. They did not attack.
Today's the day I find that hero.
We ride as one!
Ready, set, slam!
Just taking it all? Jesus.
Not that kind of pudding.
I think I place you back in your deck
Remember to roll!
and just focus on these other 2. No. I think I'll actually kill anything with Nasus. We haven't actually killed anything yet.
Observe the price of ambition.
Death is coming!
No backing down!
The Block Dust does not die. This is fine, actually. With Nasus at 4 power, if you play anything,
Let them
see me, not you.
Yeah, this is what I wanted to see.
Cycle begins.
We made it, Ram!
I'll take one. That's fine.
Lastina Rame buys me a new sail. What a shame for you!
That does nothing. But this will become a huge swing.
Glorious battles!
For Demacia!
Hell yeah!
Got this.
The wheel never stops.
I'm gonna get that overwhelm quest done like now. Oh, I love killing stuff. Makes me feel so alive.
You'll get me next time.
Oh yeah, that's the renting quest done, and the Nasus quest done. 2 out of 3. That's always a good ability to have on a card. What's the next part of this quest chain for this event? Strike for 10 damage in a single strike with Nasus or slay enemy units in combat. Attack with units that cost 4 or more. Play Renekton's Ruthless Predator. Okay. That seems fine. Any chance that costs 0 this round? I should probably take that. Now we're ready to fight Aurelia. Hopefully she's not an asshole. Because this fight can be an asshole. We don't need that 6-drop right now. Let's mulligan you away. Hope we draw something better. That's still not great. You can't say I just got lucky with my pools when I do it so consistently. Although this is not a great start, I will confess.
Behind me. They won't hurt you.
If they hurt you, I'd never forgive myself.
Okay.
Fight for the first lands!
Shit.
We resist to the last.
I'm not losing.
Follow my lead!
But this is gonna suck.
To the light.
Today's the day I find that heat.
Shoulder set.
Please stop.
Plant that lead foot.
Don't worry. I've danced this 100 times.
Hopefully this will get her off my back. Just a little bit.
Ready, set, slam!
Shoulder set. Blade sharp.
Son of a bitch!
Foot.
Don't worry, I've danced this 100 times.
At least if she plays just a creature next turn. We can do this and wipe the fucking board.
I could learn from watching you.
Much better.
If it's made of sand, I can write it.
You sure you want to do that?
You got caught. Move.
Next time.
I'll just do 20.
We got this.
Seen tombs, towns, and everything in between.
Play her again. Oh, you're not gonna do it. Probably can't do it.
We stand in the footsteps of paths long
And this should be lethal.
I'm attacking. Ready, set, slam!
Gotcha.
The wheel never stops turning.
And that's game.
Patience and fortitude outlast all things.
I mean, typically you will find that AI matches are more consistent than player matches. It's just kind of the way the game plays, because bots are easier to counter than people are. But yeah, I do kind of resent like being told that this is coming down to RNG, because there is a skill to the Path of Champions. Like, it's not like there is a luck factor as well, but you can counter luck with skilled play.